Alrighty guys, welcome to another new game on the channel. Number 84? Was it 84? I think it's 84 or 85. Brand new, never before played game here for you guys in 2023. We're trying to get to 100. We're going to make 100. There's no doubt in my mind we're going to make 100 new games this year. We're up to 80, like I said, this is either 84 or 85. So, yeah. Anyways, this is the Ultimate Edition of 51st State. It has everything that came out for 51st State, the base game and all the expansions and all the goodies and all the bells and whistles and promo cards and you name it, it's all in the Ultimate Edition. And while that is great, and I had played 51st State when it first came out a long time ago. I don't remember much about it, so I bought this a while ago and it's been sitting here on my shelf waiting for me to get it on the table. The reason I haven't done this is because this is the Ultimate Edition, which means there's a base game and like 3 expansions, 4 or 5 expansions, plus some promo cards, plus some special things, plus this, that, and the other thing, which means you literally need to play this game about 8 to 10 times just so you can wrap your head about all of the different options that are in the box, all the different cards, all the different ways to play it, all the different ways to do it. It's just like D-Day Dice. You have the core game and then you have all these expansions, and all the expansions add new ways to do it, new cards, new maps, new things to do, new ways to do it, and you can't just play it once or twice and get an idea of how this game plays. In fact, each of the different faction boards is completely different. So there's really a lot in this game to explore, and I've just been it's been one of these things where I just haven't wanted to make the jump in to figure out if I want to spend time and effort on this. It's a pretty neat game. Like I said, it's a great price, and like I said, you get a lot of great value for it, and it is super neat. It's just, like I said, it's one of these rabbit holes, right? Because, I mean, I can play this faction, right? Or I can play one of the other factions, and then you can play with just the base. This is just the base cards. And then you can add in the winter expansion. Let's see what else comes in this box, so you guys have an idea if you're not familiar with this. So there is the winter expansion, the new era expansion, with new game mechanics. Let's see here. Then there is new game mechanics, influence tokens, card clarifications. I mean, literally, this book looks massive and like daunting. But to be honest, it's like literally like the base game is like 4 pages of rules. That's it. The rest of this massive book is like, if you add this expansion, these are all the new rules you're going to play with. And here's like the solo. There's like a solo rules page, which is good. But then there is a solitaire variants page, and then there is the Borgo Atoma page. So you can play with just the base AI solo system, or you can use the Borgo Atoma system. So, all right, cool. So we're going to play with the Borgo Atoma system. Then it goes into each of the different expansions. Then it goes into Allies, Moloch. Then it goes into No Man's Land. Then it goes into promo cards and promo things that were added to the game. Then it goes in more pages of that. And then like a nice rules summary. And and then like some artwork, and then you're done. So, like literally, it looks kind of daunting, but it's really not. You like read 5 pages and you pretty much understand the game, which is cool. It's just there's a lot to this game, which is interesting. It's the Ultimate Edition, so if you don't own 51st State, you haven't bought in the core game or in the expansions, it is well worth your time and effort to get this, I think. It's going to play, well, we're going to see it. We're going to play it solo with the Borgo and with just the base cards and none of the fancy dancy things. But like I said, to really understand this game, the 51st State, you need to play it once with just the base cards. Then you need to play it once with the base cards and one of the expansions. Then you need to play it once with the base cards and the other expansion. Then you need to play it with, and keep progressing as you learn. And like I said, each of the different factions has their own player boards. They just do things differently. They have different strengths and weaknesses, which of course, when you're just learning the game, you don't know anything. I don't know. I just randomly was like, oh, this is the one that's on top. That's the one I'm going to play. So is it the best one? Is it the most powerful one? Will it fit my style? Probably not. But we're going to try it anyways. All right, let's get to a table. Stop the babbling and get to it. So you can see there's quite a lot of resources in this game. There's gears. There's fuel, there's guns, there's workers, there's bricks, there's different tokens that do things, there's a scoring system, and yeah, there's a lot to really cover, but I'm not going to kind of cover most of it. I'm just going to kind of play it and show you guys what we're doing. So first things first is you're going to separate your red deck out and you're going to shuffle these up, and once you shuffle these, you're going to flip up one, and then you're going to find the blue deck and you're going to do the same thing, shuffle these up, and then you're going to flip up the top one of that. Lovely. Then we've been shuffling this. Been shuffling and shuffling and shuffling and shuffling. So this should be well shuffled. And then we're going to take 6 cards. And you're going to take 6 and you're going to keep 4 of those 6 cards. Now which 4 should we keep? I have no idea. There are basically 3 different kinds of cards in this game. There are production cards, which you're supposed to put over here next to the production. There's feature cards. And there are action cards. So there's 3 different kinds of cards. So we have a production cards, which is an oil rig. We get 1 fuel for every blue square in our state. We have an action card, another action card. We have a feature, another action card, and another feature. So we have 3 action cards, a production card, and 2 feature cards. Now, what they all do and what we're looking to do. Here's what I know. We are the blue faction, which is the Merchants Guild. We're really good at blue things. Blue things, blue tokens, which is the cards that you see can be used for 3 different purposes. You can build the card and put it down in your thing. You can make a deal with the merchants, and what you do is you flip this card over and you get the resource at the very bottom, and you put the deal up here like this. Maybe we're going to need a little bit more room for deals. I don't know. Probably. So that's the second thing you can do. And the third thing you can do is you can just blow the building up and get the spoils of it. But to do any of this, you're going to have special tokens. To make deals, we need the blue tokens. To get the spoils, we need the red tokens. And to actually build it and put it out, we need the gray tokens. So, there's a lot of spoils on this card too. Wow. So it depends on what you want to do, what you want to build. We're going to take this card, this card. Yeah, this looks good. All right, so the other two cards go away. Boom. So this is our starting hand. We have 4 cards. Richard Kerr, Phoenix Knight, Viper Dave. How you doing, guys? All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a snake draft. We're going to put out 3 cards because there's 2 players, me and the AI. And so you always put 1 more than the players. And since we're first, we get first choice. We are going to take production. I think productions are good cards. So I'm going to take the production and then I'm going to roll a dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the AI automatically builds this. This is an action card for him. We're just going to put his action cards down here. He just automatically builds it. He's a cheater. And then this gets discarded. And then we do the same thing once again. But the AI has first pick this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. He's going to take this one, which is another action card. Place that over there. The AI doesn't care about resources. He doesn't care about what he's actually building, because at the end of the game you get victory points by the amount of buildings. So he just wants to build buildings. For us, we can either take the rec train or the school. We're going to take the school. Boom. All right. So that is that. That goes away. All right. So what am I forgetting about? What am I forgetting about? You might ask. What am I forgetting about? What would have been really nice, as opposed to having all these other games on the back of their thing, they could have had a rules summary. It would have been super cool. But no, we don't have that. Okay, so we just did the lookout phase, which we reveal the top cards of the connection decks, which are those. We reveal a number of cards equal to the number of players plus 1. And now we're going to do to the production phase. So we're going to collect our production. So for us, our production is right here. We don't have any other cards or any other deals. So we're going to get 3 little meeples. 1, 2, 3. We're going to get a gas can. We're going to get a gray token. And then we're going to get a card. So we just draw a card from the top, which happens to be the rubble card. All right. So the game is played through a number of rounds until somebody hits 25 victory points. As soon as someone hits 25 victory points, whether ourselves or the AI, we will finish the round. Then at the end of the round, everyone will earn victory points, 1 per every building they have. And whoever has the most victory points is the winner of the game. So, yeah, it is. We get to go first because there is actually a token somewhere. What did I do with that token? I got to get out the token. The first player token. All right. So we are first player. Lovely. What I might do is put the tokens there and then leave a little gap because our deals, we'll just build them up in between there like that. All right. So the first thing we're going to do on our turn, we get to do an action. Then the AI is going to do an action. We're going to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. AI gets a number of workers based upon the round number. We are in round number 1. That's what this token is. So he gets 1 little worker. I'll show you how the AI works here in just a second. But we get to go first. And what we're going to do is we're going to spend 2 of our little meeples. And we're going to take one of these cards. And we're going to take this one because we want this so we can activate it and get all the special abilities from it here in a second. This is not replaced until the end of the round. Now that's up to the AI. This simply what we do for the AI is we flip up a card and we look to see what icons are on the card. We ignore everything else. And the one thing I do like about this, just watching people play this game, is the AI. Once you learn the AI, it is very simple to play, which is very nice. And the AI turns go very quickly. So in the rule book, we're playing the Borgo Automa. And you can see the Borgo's actions. So we're looking for either the gun, the gear, or the brick. We're looking for those icons on the thing. If there is not one of these icons, then he will do something else. So we look at this card we just flipped up, and it's got a gas symbol, a blue, and basically everything is color-coded in this game. It's blue and green. Do you see blue and green there? No, there's no blue and green there. So this card, he's not going to do any of these special actions. He's going to do his standard action. His standard action is to buy any connection if there's any connection left. There's a connection left. So he will take this connection and he will just discard it out of the game. Let's put it up here for now. And he gets 2 victory points for that because he's a cheater. That's all he does. Okay, so and then this gets discarded and it's back to our turn. So that's why as the player you always want to buy one of these things because the AI will buy them anyways and there were 2 victory points to him, so you might as well try to steal one before he gets it. Otherwise he'll just get a whole bunch of victory points. That's not cool. Alright, what are we going to do? That is a great question. So, there is several other things we have. These are all production things that we can do. We can activate this location. We can actually activate this location. There's a bunch of things down here. We can spend 2 gears to get 2 gray. We can spend 1 gun to get 2 red tokens. Or we can spend 1 blue to get 3 blue tokens. We can also spend 2 of our little meeples to gain 1 resource or 1 card, and this action may be activated any number of times per the game, per the round. So in our case, you can see we only actually have a gas can and a meeple, but this gas can is actually very important for us. We're going to spend this gas can and we're going to gain 3 blue tokens. These blue tokens are going to help us put card deals out. Alright, so we want to do that for sure. Alright, because we are the merchants, we kind of focus in on that, which is kind of cool. Viper Day says, I saw Imperial Settlers on the back page. That is a fun game. My daughter and I used to play it. Yeah, Imperial Settlers is an awesome game. Actually, on the back page of there, they have quite a few really good games. Empires of the North. If you like Imperial Settlers, if you played Imperial Settlers, you like Imperial Settlers. A lot of people have migrated from Imperial Settlers over to Empires of the North because they say it's a better, similar game, but better. So if you haven't tried Empires of the North, give that one a try. We actually randomly, I'm going to show you guys something here in a second as soon as I can find it. Here it is. I just randomly bought this the other day. Dreadful Circus, which is kind of a neat little game. But it's interesting because I happened to see that on their little advertisement here. Hiroshima Hex, I just bought this game recently, like in the last week or so as well. And this game was coming to the channel tonight until I decided to do this one instead, which is interesting because, again, I didn't even know it was by the same people. And Robinson Crusoe, if you are a solo player, this is one of the best all-time solo playing games out there. It was in my top 100 of all time last year. It'll probably be there again this year. So definitely check these out. Hiroshima Hex, pretty neat little tactical game with some different elements. And I think this is going to be interesting to bring that to the channel. And I don't know much about these other ones. So there you go. There's my recommendations and overview for you guys. Okay, what are we doing? Back to the AI? Yeah, back to the AI. What's the AI going to do? Gear. Oh boy, he's going to do a gear. That's what he's going to do. That's not good. Gears are bad. We'll let him do something good, I think. As soon as I can get back to that page, well, I'll tell you what it is. Borgo. Borgo. There you go, Borgo. She's going to resolve the expansion action. So his expansion action, Borgo activates an available open production location and then resolves an action depending on the expansions used. We are using just the base game. If you were using the Winter expansion or the New Era expansion or the Scavengers expansion or the Allies expansion, he will do something differently, or the Moloch expansion or the No Man Lands expansion. But fortunately for us, well, he will have no effect on this. Borgo activates an available open production location and then resolves an action depending on the expansion used. So you can see, yeah, depending on this, we have no effect. So interesting. This is kind of actually good because he's going to use his default action. His default action is to spend a worker and gain a victory point. So he's already up to 3-0. But he's out of workers now, so he won't be able to do anything else. Hopefully. We shall see. So we spent this. Now, the cool thing is we have lots of blue tokens. What do the blue tokens allow us to make deals? We can do it for victory points. We can do it for gas. We can do it for bricks. We can do it for gears. We can do it for meeples. What do we want to do? I don't know, but we're going to do this. We're going to instantly gain 3 more blue tokens. 1, 2, 3. So now we got 6 of them. Back over to Borgo. What is he going to do? He's going to do the green, which is nothing. He's out of meeples, so he's going to pass. That's it. That's all he's going to do for the turn. And he's going to be done, which is great because now we can just focus in on what we want to do and not have to worry about him messing around with us. So, is there any way to get... Alright, we are going to build this school. It is a production building. So we're going to give us a meeple. And then it has a building bonus, which gives us another meeple that we can use. It's a one-time bonus there. So that is cool. It's going to cost us 1 gray token because of the distance. So that costs us 1 gray to build that. Notice we're out of gray tokens, which kind of stinks. We would like some more gray tokens. Is there any way we can get some gray tokens? Well, there might be. Let's see what we can do about this. We just don't have... We can make another fuel, but we've already turned the fuel in. So, and you don't get to keep resources between turns, so you have to spend them. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make a Neil. This is a distance of 2 for factory. And that is going to get us a gear. Unfortunately, I wish I would have had another one of those. That's going to cost us 2 blue tokens to make that deal. All right. This is a great card for us because, as you can see, we're all about the blue tokens. We're all about making dealers. And now we got this card here, which allows us to discard one of our deals to gain a victory point. And we can activate this twice. So we can make a bunch of deals and then get rid of the deals for victory points. That seems really good. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to put it into play yet. Well. We're gonna make another deal here. It's a distance of 2, which means it's going to cost us 2 more blues, but we're going to get a blue gas can. I want this card, which is another 2 distance, and we're going to put this down, and it's going to get us a nice brick. Unfortunately, that is not going to do us anything right now. We got a lot of resources. Yes. So what I can do is I can spend 2 meeples for any one resource. So I'm going to make a gear resource. Is that what I'm doing? Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Because I can then spend 2 gears to gain 2 gray tokens. And then with the gray tokens, I can build the clay pit, which has a distance of 2, so it's going to cost us 2. And this is an action card. And I can spend a meeple and a brick to gain 2 victory points. So we got 2 victory points. Yay! And the best thing about this is somehow, some way, I only wasted this, which is not bad. I don't know how I did it, but we did it. Yay! All right. So, end of the round. Now we pass because we're not going to do anything else. And so everything goes away. That's everything. Okay. We pass the first player token over to Knucklehead over here. All right, and we basically start another round. All right. So we flip a card. We flip a card. Oops. Then we are going to draw 3 cards. And he's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He gets first choice. This one here, and that is production, so he's going to immediately build it. And for us, open production gives us a gray and then another gray. Yeah, we're going to take that one. Slash Deep Gaming, what's going on, my friend? And then the next 3 cards, we get first choice. This gives us 2 cards. This would give us a gun every turn. We don't really use guns right now. This gives us nothing other than 2 cards when we build it. And this gives us an action to spend a meeple and a blue to gain 2 victory points. Yeah, we'll take that one. And then the AI, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. He's going to build this one, which is production. All right, and this one goes away. All right. And now we are on to round number 2. All right, round number 2. Round number 2. So he gets 2 little meeples. To spend on his actions. All right, first card. I think we were ready for the... Oh, no, wait, we get production first. So, for us, we get 3 guys. 1, 2, 3. We get a blue. We get a gray. We get a card, which is Abandoned Suburbs. Action, spend 2 bricks to gain 2 victory points. Maybe activated twice. So getting bricks would be really good, but it is a distance of 3. So that is all this. Then we get a gear, and we get another blue, and we get a brick, and then we get another meeple from this. So we get a whole bunch of stuff. These cards, although they produce things, they don't earn you victory points at the end of the games. Only cards that you actually build out here are worth victory points. So right now, we're going to have 2 victory points at the end of the game. AI is going to have 4. So, yeah. And he's winning 3-2. All right. So, we got our production. We are ready to go. So, AI starts. He's got that gear again. But that gear doesn't have any special ability because we're playing with just the base game. So he's going to spend, he's going to get a random 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to take the merchants away from us this time and get 2 victory points. Well, oof. So what can you do with the red ones? The red ones allow you to attack your opponent, or to get rid of cards for the spoils. Again, you have to still spend the distance. So, like, I could spend 2 red tokens, distance of 2, to get 2 victory points. Which I might do. Although, if I get to put this under here, it's going to be worth the victory point every time. I want lots of bricks. 2 bricks. We might be about the bricks. All right. So that's his turn. He just did that. Our turn. Yeah. We're going to spend 2 meeples to get this just because we don't want him to get it. And we put this in her hand. Then the AI. Oh no, he's going to attack us. Oh, jeez. Resolve Borgo attack. So he discards a brawler. Draw the top card of the deck. We're looking to see if any of these... Oh no! God damn it! We're looking to see if any of these cards, any of these symbols match anything that I built. You can see I have the explanation of the star right there. So draw the top card of the deck. Determine one of the locations or outposts targeted by Borgo matching the card's drawn type. So he's going to attack this location. Yep. I think that's how it's done. I'm pretty sure that's how it's done. Since this only matches, he's going to destroy this. And he's going to get 2 victory points for that. Boo! Jerk face. He destroyed it. Oh, when he destroys it, we get what's on the bottom of it. We do get a brick out of it. And then you're supposed to turn it over, but okay. Boo! That's terrible. That's terrible. That was going to be our victory point generator. Alright, so we are going to build this card here. It's got a distance of 1, so we're going to spend 1 gray. And then it's an open production, which gives us a gray. And a bonus building of 1 for another gray. Nice. Back to the stupid old AI. He's got a gear which does nothing. There's nothing for him to take there. So he will spend a meeple and get a victory point. He's out of meeples now. That's good. Back to our turn. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good one for us. It's going to cost us 2 to build that. And I'll build it kind of half over the other buildings so I remember that. And nice. The AI? Oh, the AI is done. Oh, no, it's not. Ooh, it would attack us again, but he doesn't have a meeple, so he passes. Good. All right, we're going to spend this to get 2 red tokens. And the way you attack your opponents in real life without cheating as the AI, production buildings have a defense of 3. Feature buildings have a defense of 4. And actions have a defense of 5. That shows you how much you need to spend to defeat them. Is this better than Maximum Apocalypse? I don't know Maximum Apocalypse. Sorry. So I can't comment on that. Dang. All right. I am going to spend my 2 red to get the spoils from this card. Of course, again, I have to spend 2 because that's the distance of this. But I'm going to get 2 victory points. Yay! We're up to 4. Look at us go. Yes. And then you discard the card. AI's done. You can't do anything. Now for us, we can spend a worker and a gas to gain 2 victory points. 1, 2. Boom. And then we can spend a worker. Can I do it multiple times? That's a great question. Can you activate a location or an action? Can you do an action multiple times? Is a great question. Let's see. Okay. Some locations provide you with the ability to perform an action. They give you victory points or contract tokens or other weird stuff the designers came up with. To use these actions, you must spend the goods indicated and place them in the card. That way that you won't forget you've already used the location this round. So it looks like you can only do that once. Damn. Alright. So we can only do that once. Bummer. I had planned for several. Well, let's see. What can we do here, people? Not much. I think we're about done. Darn it. Alright. Not horrible. For a first game ever, what do you want? Okay, so that's the end of it. We're going to pass, which kind of sucks because we got a lot of resources there. We need 2 gears. Yeah. Bummer. Damn, yeah. Alright, yeah, just a waste. I'm wasting everything. It's just a big waste. I'm just a big waste, man. Just a big waste. Alright, so we clean everything off. And we get the first player token back over here where it belongs. We draw 3 cards. We get first choice. So we have an action. Spend a guy in a gear to gain 3. Ooh, that would be really good. This gives us a card and another card. This gives us an action. Ooh, I do like this. I do like this huge machinery. So we're going to take that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he immediately builds this, which is another point for him. This goes away. Then he gets first dibs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to take this, which is an action card. And then we have the choice between these. Ooh, open production. Oh, we killed our production, little bastard. But we do have this. So I'm going to take this one. Okay. Back to us. Oh, well, we flip these 2 open. So now we get our production. We get 3 meeples from this. 1, 2, 3. We get a blue. We get a gray. We get a card, which is Deserted Colony. Spend a guide to gain a wild resource. You can activate this twice. Okay, so this action says you can activate it twice. Okay. Alright, so that was this stuff. Then I get a gear, a blue, and a brick, and then another meeple, and then another gray. Alright, finally getting something. Now, for our turn, we are going to spend 2 meeples. We're going to grab this, obviously. And let's see what the AI does. He is going to do his default action. Oh, we're in turn 3, so he gets 3 meeples. 1, 2, 3. And that's going to be to take this and get 2 victory points. So he's up to 10. Almost halfway through the game. Back to our turn. We're going to gain 3 of our deal tokens. AI is going to do nothing, I think. What is that? Yellow, red, gray. Yep, he does nothing. So he spends a meeple, gets a victory point. Cheating little bastard. Holy cow. Cheating little bastard. I think I really want to get this. I do want to get another production. It only costs 1, but then I won't be able to build my 3 again. Ooh. Yeah. We're going to do this. And only a distance of 1. Let's hope he doesn't blow it up. That would make me very, very sad. That'd make me very, 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 very sad. Make me very, very sad. Okay. Back to the AI. Let's see what he's got. Oh no, he's going to frickin' attack us again. Son of a bitch. Spends a thing. We draw a card. No! Jerk! This card matches this card, so he's going to blow this card up. It's a blue-red, blue-pink. And he gets 2 victory points for that nonsense, bullshit, asshole, son of a bitch. Alright, I'm going to spend a meeple and a gear. And I'm going to gain 3 grays to build. Yes. Boy, if he wouldn't have blown up that building, man! Son of a gun! Blue and a green, which I believe are nothing, right? Yes. So he discards a meeple and gets a victory point. So he's going to be killing us here. Bummer. Bummer. Alright, we're going to spend 1... gray? Wait, is that right? Yes. To get a brick. 1 gray to get a brick. then I'm going to spend... Oh, then he gets to draw a card. Yeah, I guess he gets to do something. Stupid guy. Nothing. So he would spend a guy, but he doesn't have any guys, so he passes. So that's it for him. Thank God. Now it's our turn. I'm going to put this down for 3. 1, 2, 3. Back to our turn. I'm going to play these 2 for 2 victory points. And I may activate it twice, but I don't have enough of those. And then I'm going to spend 2 blues to place this as a deal. Put this face down. And then 1 blue to put this face down. And I'm out of cards. I could do something to draw cards, but I don't have enough. Yeah, I can't save anything, so there's no sense in... I could trade these resources in for other resources, but can't do anything with them, so we'll just end our turn, which I think was a pretty decent turn, other than him blowing up that one building, which was kind of makes me a little bit sad. We'll play the first player token over to him. We're on to turn 4. It is 14-8. All right, and we flip up these cards. Now we have the draft. He gets to choose first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to take this one, which is another action. That leaves us with a convoy or a gasoline cultist. Oh, hell yeah, we're going to take this one. Spend blue tokens to gain victory points. Maybe activate it twice. Hell yeah. All right. And then we get second choice. We get first. Spend a guy in a blue to gain 2 victory points. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to build a open production. And this will go away. We'll get our resources. 1, 2, 3, guys. Fuel, a gray, and a card, which is a shelter. Spend 2 gears to gain 2 victory points and maybe activate it twice. Okay. So that's all of that. Then I get a blue, a wild icon, which I think it's these are the wild icons. It's one of anything. Okay. So a blue, a wild icon, I get a brick, I get another blue, and then I get a gear. And then I get another person. I get a gray, and then I get another brick. Okay. And that's everything. AI goes first. He is doing nothing. Oh, we're on turn 4, so he's going to get 4 dudes. So he's going to simply get one of those 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to take the blue one again. And 2 victory points. I'm going to spend 2 to get the red one. Back to the AI. He's going to attack us again. God darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. gray, and a green. So there is a gray, a green, and a green. So there's nothing that's gray and green that matches this. So there's a gray here, a green, and a gray. So there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what he tries to blow up. 2, which is going to be this one. And then he gets 2 victory points for that. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this. I'm not feeling 100% confident on this one, guys. Sorry. We're going to attack him. But again, it takes 3, 4, 5. And we're only getting 2 from this. This is a wild resource. And that's not the right token then. What the hell is the wild resource? Is that, there's gray, there's blue, there's red. There's shields that you can help to block from your opponents blowing up your stuff, but we have not found any of those buildings yet, so that doesn't help. I'm not sure where that token is. Where the green... So we're just going to use this one as a wild token. I don't know where the green one is. Okay. Plus he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buildings. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because he blown up 2 of them. Boo! Okay, what are we doing? Is it our turn or his turn? Son of a bitch. Must be our turn. Alright, so we're going to put this and this. We're going to activate it before he blows it up to get 3. Do we need 3 gray? Yes, we do. Okay. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, let's see. Back to the AI. He is going to get rid of a thing and get a victory point. Spend 2 and gain... Alright, so it cost me 2 to build that. Back to the AI. Oh, he's doing the orange option, which I don't think we've seen the orange option yet. What is the orange option? Build action. Draw the top card and he builds it for free. Of course he does. Cheating little bastard. He builds a gunsmith. Lovely. Does that cost him a guy to do that or no? Nope. Nope. Alright. So we're going to spend 2 to gain 2 more victory points. We are on to 10. We're making the comeback. Here we come. Come back, baby. Come back. He's going to spend a thing and get a victory point. He's up to 20. All right, right, we're going to spend a guy and a fuel to gain 2 victory points. We are up to 12, making a comeback. AI is going to discard this to get a victory point. All right, I'm going to build this for 3. Boom. Okay. All right, AI. He's going to spend this to get a victory point. He's up to 22. I've had 12. No. And last but not least, I'm going to spend these 2 to get the spoils of this card, which is a blue, a victory point, and a card. All right. That's not a great card for us. Back to the AI. He's got no cards, so he passes. And I think we're going to pass because I don't... I don't think... no, I mean, you know, we could turn this into 3 of these guys. And then we could put this there. Is this a 2 or 3? Just into 2. All right. So we have to spend 2 of those to put that under there. We're out of cards. We're going to pass. This goes away. This goes away. These go away. These go away, and away, and away, and away. We get the first player token back. We go to round 5. It's going to be over this turn because he's going to have a minimum of 5 victory points. Bummer. Now let's see how we can do. Let's see what we can do. Let's get our resources. So 3 meeples. 1, 2, 3. A blue, a gray, and a card. Bioweaponry. Okay. Then we get a gun, a blue, a wild token, a brick, a blue, and a gear, then a meeple, and another brick. Alright, that's all of our stuff we get. These are actually actions, but I don't have any more room down here, so I'm just moving them up here. The AI, we're going to flip these cards up. Okay. And we get first choice on the cards that come out. A guy and 2 bricks for 3. Yeah, we'll take that one. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to take the school. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to take Sharas, which is a production building. We get the gun shop or the mech outpost. We can spend a gun, a blue, a gear, and a brick to gain 2 guys. Or we can spend a guy and 2 guns to get 3 victory points. Gaining 2 guys is nice, but I don't have all these resources, so we'll take that. Okay. It's our go first. Well, first thing we're going to do is get some victory points before he blows up my building. And 2 victory points. Bing. No, wait. Take that back. First thing we're going to do is spend 2 meeple and... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take the 2 red. Alright, what's he going to do? He's going to get the other one and 2 victory points. So he's at 24. One more. And it'll be the last round. So we know it's the last round. I'm just going to spend this to get my 2. Alright. AI, what are you going to do? He's going to... Of course he's going to attack us. Why wouldn't he attack us? And the only one we have is the school, so he's going to blow up the school. Which is... I mean, it was producing a person every turn for us. But, yeah. Jerk, jerk, jerk. Alright, we're going to spend these 2. And we're going to get 2 guns and our victory points. 2 guns and our victory points. Oh, he gets 2 victory points for bonus up. And then he's going to spend 1 of these and get another victory point. We are going to do this. Spend a guy and a gear to gain 3 grays. Back to the AI. He is going to spend a guy, get a victory point. We're going to put this down. It's going to cost us 3 grays. Back to the AI. You can see back and forth how quick this goes. He's going to just get rid of the thing and get a victory point. We are going to spend a guy and 2 bricks to gain 3 victory points. Or am I... No, I'm actually going to play that here and get 2 victory points because I need the guy for this. Okay. AI Poo-doo-doo-doo, he is going to simply get another victory point. He's up to 30, bastard. Alright, now I will play the guy and this for 2 victory points. We're up to 18. We're keeping up with them. A little too late, but AI, he's going to build, so he gets to draw a card and build it for free. Another action card. Lovely. Right. I was going to try to build this, and I forgot all about it. Unfortunately, dang, you can only do this one time. A gun for 2 of these. Let's see what the AI is going to do. He's going to discard this for another victory point. I can discard this for 3. I got a lot of tokens and nothing to really spend it on. AI is going to build again. Jesus. Another action card. Great. I should probably just pass so I don't lose any worse than I'm already losing. So I'm just going to pass because there's nothing more for us to do. We're just going to freaking pass. So that's it. The AI automatically passes when you pass. So he's got 30. And let's count up how many buildings he's got. He obviously won the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 10, 11, 12, 13. 43. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we would add exactly 25. So it's 43 to 25. Interesting. I mean, I can see some potential with some deck building and some synergies and doing certain things to get other things, but when the AI blows up your buildings, yeah, we almost went through the whole deck. These are all the cards we didn't go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 88 cards in the deck. We went through 78 of them because there's 10 cards that we didn't go through. So quite a few cards. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comments section down below if you want to see some more of this. I think it's definitely deck building, kind of engine building kind of game. I can see that. Unfortunately, AI was cheating, which the AI tends to do. There's nothing you can do about that. But, that's how they make the difficultiness on yourself. So, quite an interesting little game. I remember playing this with my buddy Tyler, and I remember he really liked it, and I thought it was okay. But yeah, I mean, now that was when the base game, and there was maybe like one expansion or something that came out. That was a long time ago. But yeah, it's definitely got some potential, some nice deck building potential. I think I would rather instead play it with the Borgo. I think I would actually rather just play it two-handed and make it so that each player has to spend the resources to do the things. Which is unfortunate because normally I like quick AIs. And I like running the AI as opposed to having to think about things. But I think in this game, I think it would work better to have. I'm not 100% that I like what the AI does. With that said, I could be playing it wrong, or I could be messing it up, or whatever. You will notice that there is a boatload of cards still in the box. These are all the other. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other packages. We only use 2 of them for our game today. So we opened 2 packages. There's 6 more packages, which are just as big as the ones that I opened, probably 50 card packs. So there's another 100, 200, there's another 300 cards with all the expansions to figure out and add to your game. So certainly a lot of stuff. Certainly a lot of stuff. We have to put our 51st state token back in there. And like I said, There is other faction boards that you can use to play. You got the Appalachian Federation, you have New York, and you have the Mutant Union. I'm sure they all play, each one focuses on a different aspect of the game. I still haven't figured out what all these spots are for, but anyways, that's a look at 51st State and all the games that come with them. Just wanted to make sure everything was in nice and solid. And yeah, so that's 51st State. That is game number, I'm going to look it up for you guys if you're interested to know. That is added to our list. Hello. Oops. New games played. This is another new game that we've added to our collection. This is number 85. 85th brand new game in 2023. Our goal is to do 100 brand new games never before played on the channel. 100 new games for you guys. This is number 85th brand new game for you guys. We're giving you lots of variety this year, 2023. This is, of course, to expand our top 100 games of all time. The more games you play, the more variety, the more chance you have of getting a different list for 2024. So, goal this year was to try a whole bunch of brand new games, just to bring them to the channel, to introduce them to people, show you how they play, show you if they talk about them, and let you know if we like them, and then see if they are good enough to be added to the top 100 games of all time. So thanks everyone for coming out. This has been 51st State Ultimate Edition. I think, again, very good for the amount of money. There's a lot of good stuff in there, a lot of things to play, lots of different factions, lots of different expansions, lots of different combinations. I'm just not 100% over thrilled with the AI in this game. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's quick, which I like. It's just I wish the AI played by, couldn't just blow up my buildings just because. I think that was for us to try and blow up the AI, you literally you have to have guns, and you have to get the tokens, and you have to get the resources. And you have to actually work at it. You can't just oh yeah, I'm going to blow up your building because, that's what I do. So it's a little bit harder than that. Anyways, that's just my original initial thoughts. Not my original, my initial thoughts. Still a good game. I think there's a lot more to explore in this game. I would love to try multiplayer sometime with a couple players, just to get the human element and see how other people build their decks and see what, how they interact with the cards. I've watched a couple different playthroughs, and everyone kind of played it a little bit differently, so we did the best we could. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you enjoyed this, if you want to see more content, post down below in the comments section. Let us know. And we will see you for game number 86 on the channel, coming up here either tonight or tomorrow. We'll see. We have one more day left in September, so we're going to try and get one more new game on the channel and make it number 86. So thanks, everyone. Talk to you soon. Until then, take care, my friends. We'll see you all